Yeah, I'm gonna kinda roast you in this regard because
worse. It makes them say really stupid shit on the internet. This is how you get into arguments. Miyabi's not tier 0. Miyabi's not even that strong. Actually, by the way, and Yidhari, you're stronger than Miyabi. Who told you this? Where did you get this information? Well...
Cat told technically.
Because all the DPSs right now suck, and Yidhari is catered, all the bosses, and Yidhari. Let's break this down one more time. And maybe I need to go full screen. Maybe just for the dramatic effect. Just for the dramatic effect, okay? If a character is boxing their best matchup, pin 0. They were designed to beat this matchup. Pin 0. Great character. Awesome. That's what the f they're supposed to do. If a character is boxing their worst matchup and they're winning, they're not supposed to do that. Automatically using logic, right? 6-7, haha. 6-7, haha. 6-7, haha. 6-7. Using logic, automatically, that would tell you this character that is not supposed to be doing a thing, that's doing the thing, is better than what we are alluding her to be. Maybe we should reassess our thought process on that.
Here is the problem with your reasoning, Io. The problem that I have with Io's thought process is that he's actually using the bosses as a way to rank characters, specifically the best and especially the worst matchup. The reason why he argues that Miyabi is still at tier 0 is because she can actually somehow clear content that wasn't meant for her, which means all the bosses for 2.0, which means the Defiler, Wandering Hunter, etc, etc, etc. The problem with that is I, myself, and the majority of players, and also presume prydwen, actually uses other characters to compare the strength of a certain character. Yeah, actually, why is PCs? What the hell does the PCs even mean? So yeah, usually a gacha gamer actually compares a character towards other characters. So let's take Miyabi and Yada for example. If Yada actually clears the same content that Miyabi is gonna struggle with it, and does so with a better score, and also more easy than Miyabi, then it doesn't really matter that she's punching she punching above her weight. It doesn't really matter that content is suited for her, because let's be, aside from the fact that the majority of Deadly Assault bosses now consist of bosses that are designed for 2.0 characters, for Ishuan, Idari, Offensive, and obviously Shunguan. So it really isn't an argument that we can actually make for her. But aside from that, more generally, so Idari does perform better than Miyabi in the majority of new bosses. So if you say that she's at tier 0, let's just say that actually prydwen left Miyabi at tier 0. We will go down, no warlord people for complaining about that, because the average player sees that the Idari is actually performing better than the old Miyabi in the new bosses, and they say, well, prydwen, why you left Miyabi at tier 0? She's clearly not stronger than Idari. You're such a freaking Miyabi shiller idiots. You see what is the problem here? Like, you cannot put Miyabi at tier 0 when she clearly both getting this absolutely destroyed by Shiguan, because yeah, she's the only one, let's be honest, she's the only one DPS that actually deserves this title. Not even Yushuan, I feel like she's the same level as her. Like, she's getting destroyed by Xingguan. Probably also loses the majority of the new matchups against Yushuan. And also loses against Idari and the new bosses, which is anotherized DPS such as her. So you cannot really put her into Zio. Like, yes, I agree with that this isn't the best list. I agree that Yushuan should be lower. I agree that if Idari is actually stronger than Miyabi, then Every needs to move the fuck down. Every absolute, like, the 0.5 with the expert tag. Like, if you leave Eren lols. if you leave Evelyn at T0.5 with the tag expert, it means that she actually is stronger than Miyabi, which is clearly bullshit. Come on. Yeah, prydwen either has to remove the tag expert or actually move her down together with Arumasan. And Aru also probably should move down as well. So yeah, but even with all those facts, even with how broken this tier list is, if there is one thing that actually they don't right, it's actually moving Miyabi at tier 0.5. Also, his argument about Miyabi not being about Miyabi being at tier at zero just because she's done a new subcategory, the normal DPS, it's also kind of dumb, let's be honest, because just because she's a new category doesn't mean that she's not getting compared to those two, especially her. And they're probably seeing the numbers. Yeah, she probably doesn't stack. Now, that doesn't mean that she cannot theoretically be at the same level as those two. In terms of very good players with amazing bulls and good team compositions, she can really perform amazingly well, even to this day. But yeah, if you put a certain amount of effort on her and Yishuan, yeah, they both are gonna outperform Miyabi, so yeah. I'm sorry, but this video of yours is bullshit. Like, sure, the tier list has a lot of issues, but Miyabi isn't one of them. Definitely not.